My name is Danielle Biron, and I'm a hairstylist at Adorn Salon and Spa. I have 3 kids, age 16, 12, and 6.
I love my mom, and she's always there for me. She takes care of me.
She likes taking me and my siblings to go do fun things.
She spoils me. And she loves me.
Danielle is a very good friend. She's a very good mom.
We've been friends since we were 15, I believe.
She's very spontaneous, like always up for an adventure.
I love her. I love Danielle.
One day I felt a lump on my neck and it just didn't feel right. So they did a biopsy and it came back that it was thyroid cancer.
She had surgical removal of the thyroid cancer and followed by radiotherapy ablation, and that was all done through the QEII. A couple of years later, she started to develop this anemia.
I went to emergency for another situation and had blood work done there, and one of the doctors pointed out that my MCV was high, and that's not typically something that they see in a normal situation.
We noticed some quite strange cells in her blood, so we did what we call bone marrow biopsy, and that's how we got her cancer.
So I had a type of blood cancer called myelodysplastic syndrome.
Her stem cells were kind of very unhealthy. You need just to replace it.
It all happened so quickly.
This is so dangerous. Hers was quite aggressive.
It was a life or death situation. I think that's what pushed us all to fight for her even more.
It was pretty shocking, to be honest. To have to do that once, and then to hear that it was going to happen again was definitely scary.
At the start, she didn't really tell me and my siblings a lot about it because I think she didn't want to scare us.
We knew she needed a stem cell transplant.
Stem cell transplant is a very complicated process. It's the most complex medical procedure ever.
I remember knowing that there was a certain timeline that we needed to find a stem cell donor.
I had people message me from all over the world. It was wild.
We were contacting radio stations. We were contacting the news channels. We had posters all over this salon. It was on social media all the time.
I needed to reach as many people as we could.
I just didn't know if it was gonna work. And if I didn't, I don't know what I would do.
I can't imagine my life without her, so that's why all of us were so on top of it so much.
There were 2 stages of chemotherapy in Danielle's case. The first one is to get the disease under control so it does not progress.
Gives me comfort knowing that we have a great hospital and a great place for people to get the treatment that they need.
From there, she received more chemotherapy. One of the purposes is to eliminate the patient's immune system so there is no rejection.
To prep my body basically to bring my levels down to 0 so that they could start fresh and then give me the stem cells.
I think that without the people that took care of Danielle, she obviously wouldn't be here today.
I had my stem cell transplant. The first couple weeks were a little bit rough. Then I think it took about 2 weeks for the numbers to start to come back up. Honestly, it went really well.
Treatment is not easy, and to add more stress to it,
there was like a 60% chance that it would work, and I guess 40% that it may not.
A year later, Danielle's body has accepted 100% of the stem cells, which is the best result.
I've had 2 experiences that were absolutely incredible with the QEII, and I just think people need to know that.
it takes a village really to get someone like Danielle through her care, and that's what really needs to be supported by the donors.
I like to get up every day and be happy to be alive and be here.
I'm excited for her future.
I'm happy to still have my friend.
I just wanted to be here to see my kids grow up, I guess. That's what I just kept thinking.
I was just happy that I knew she was going to get better.
Sometimes when you're like having a hard time, it's hard to do things on your own. And you need help. I felt really happy when she was sick and then when she felt better.
So I guess they keep me going every day, for sure.